Whoa, nearly spilled my coffee everywhere. That would have been catastrophic. Catastrophic. Anyway, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Stacey. If you are new here, hello. If you've been here before, what's up? Anyway, this is the look for today. I've done full hair, full makeup for you guys, so you can, I don't know, maybe create something yourself. Who knows? Anyway, this is my eyes and my glow, because I like a good glow up. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I talk about everything working in retail and shitty customers, and yeah, what it's like. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I upload some pretty awesome stuff, not gonna lie. Yeah, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Love you all, enjoy. I got it sweating. Okay. hello. Alright, so we are going to do hair and makeup. Yay! Good morning, how are we all? What's been going on? How's life? Yeah, coffee's good. Coffee's good. Does anyone else love coffee? Probably nowhere near as much as me. Anyway, I have some exciting news. I am going on 2 weeks paid vacation from work at the end of next week. I'm so excited because I am so tired, like so tired. I need a break. I need a break from everything. I need a break from life. I need a break from work. Yeah, I just need to rewind, reset all the fun stuff in life. So I'm pretty excited. It's also going to be my birthday, which is super exciting. Birthday, yay. So I am excited for that also. So yeah, I'm hoping to just reset, do some exercise. I want to exercise at least 5 days out of the week. I want to get back into my walking. I want to start turning my legs. I want to start just taking care of my body more, resting it also. I will be resting. And just like taking time for me. Like if I want to sit down and watch a movie, I want to sit down and I'm just gonna do it. I just want to, if that's what my body wants to do, then I want to be able to do that, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna have some fun with my hair today. So as you can see, I've parted it more of a comb over. My hair is pretty greasy, so this is going to be easy to do. So I'm just gonna do like a normal plait style. Oops, way too much in that one. Give me some of that, please. But I am going to be, as I do it, joining in bits of hair. So it does get annoying. Hang on. What's next? That one crosses over there. But don't hand me that. And then the next one gets a little bit of hair. And when I say a little bit of hair, I mean a lot of hair. Yep. Okay. And then I kind of just like try and keep it, I don't know, as straight as I can. As straight as you possibly can when doing this kind of thing. Yeah, my hair tries to knot itself. But thankfully if I pull it tight enough, it generally doesn't. But yeah, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it once I get to where I'm going with my hair. Because I do kind of like this kind of look when you like pull it in the front. I think it looks nice. Plus, like, parts of my hair is pink. So if you didn't know, the current brown color is actually my natural root color. I am a brunette, of course. I was born brunette. Some of my family are blonde. It's like a half-half mix kind of thing. And then, yes, I've got 2 siblings that are like fully blonde. My sister Jess, she's more of a mousy brown kind of color. And same with my older sister Candy. She's like a naturally like mouse. I'm gonna say mousy brown. Mousy brown. Like it's it's like that lighter brown, but like nicer, like brown color. Yeah. Whereas I'm just dark. I'm like the weirdo in the family. I look like the milkman's baby. And I kid you not, when I was a baby, I freaking, honest to God, looked Asian. I'm not even kidding. There are like photos of me and I look like a little Asian baby. And I'm not being racist at all, like, honest to God. Like I show people baby photos and they're like, "You're not Asian?" I'm like, "No." Oh, I'm not. Yeah, it's weird. But I was born that way. Oh, pull that out a bit. Now, I'm only going to about there because I am going to be tying it into the rest of my hair. So I don't really need to plait it the whole way down, which is good. Oh, my arms hurt. My arms hurt. Okay. Right. Now that I've tied it off, so now you can see, like, I've pulled it. Like, it looks quite nice. I do like it. It looks pretty, actually. It actually looks nice with all, like, my coloured hair pulled in. And now I've just got to, like, pull all this out so it doesn't get caught in it. Okay. Oops. Come on. And then I'm going to pull it into a side ponytail. Because I kind of want to do the bottom half of it like a fishtail. Ooh, whoops. So I'm just going to pull all of this into a side pony. A side pony. Mommy, buy me a pony. And because like I don't need that there anymore, I can pull that out and use this lucky. And that will keep it all in. Anyway, I just have to make sure I tie it tight enough. Some days I can like tie my hair really tight and it's fine, and then other days it just gives me like this massive headache. But it'll be fine today, thankfully. Okay, because then this would look like really cute with like some sort of like a bow or something, or like headband. Oh, my eyes keep like leaking. I have a bad hay fever this morning. Like bad hay fever. Look at how pink it is. Like look at how pink my hair is. It's insane. I do love it. I think it suits me though. I think like the pink hair suits me and I like it. Okay, so now I want to do like a fishtail. So if you don't know what a fishtail is, it's when you separate it and then basically you pull hair from the side, like a strand of it, and you pull it across to the other one and you grab it, right? And then same on this side. You grab the hair from the outside and you pull it across. So basically, essentially, once complete, it will look like a fishtail. Like, yeah, so it kind of looks like when you start out, it kind of looks like a plate or whatever you guys call it. But it's actually called a fishtail. Do not ask me why. I do not name these things. I'm not the namer of hairstyles, but yeah, I think I'll do like a looser style today. Sometimes I like to do like really like tight fishtails, but I do think that sometimes like a looser style looks really cute too, because I've done like the tight a bit up the top, so I can do it a bit looser down the bottom, which I think is like nice. It looks nice, very nice, very nice, have fun. My name is Borat. God, that movie, man, that takes me back. Jesus. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Has he made anything recently? Like, any movies or anything? Or is he like just chilling and gonna come back with like a massive bang? And seriously, I cannot believe that he's married to that fox of a woman, bloody Isla Fisher, seriously. Like, and they have kids together. Spun out like a Brussels sprout. Like, she is stunning. How did he get that? Like, he must be like normal, like, yeah, like a normal human being, don't get me wrong, but like he must be like a character to be married to. Like, could you imagine like walking in, like, you had like a long hard day and there's your husband in a mankini. Yeah, that'd probably be like the weirdest thing ever. So weird. Okay. Pretty. Okay, so that's a fishtail. That's a looser fishtail, okay? Like looser. Because I'm going to pull little bits of it out to make it look a little bit funky and fun. Which is really, actually, I think because I'm filming, it's actually turning out nicer. I swear when I don't film, my hair plays up. And it's like, no, don't want to do what you want. Not that I need a lot of hairspray because my hair is quite greasy today. But it's more for the flyaways. This looks really cute. I'm so happy with that. I just look like death. Ugh. It's because I'm not sleeping properly. Try having back issues, guys. Tops. But anyway, how cute is it? So cute. Turned out really nice. I like it. It looks really pretty with the pink. Okay, anyway, I'm going to stop obsessing on my hair and I'll think about what I want to put in it. Like whether I want like a cute bow or whether I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I'll think about it. I've got so many things that I could put in it. Anyway, let's do the makeup side of things, shall we? Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Okay. Let me just, because my eyes are like leaking from hay fever. And yes, I've taken a hay fever tablet. It's just, this weather. It's like killing me. Like it's like 40 degrees. Freaking hot. Like I went outside last night, it was like 7:30, went to hang out washing and it was like 37 degrees and I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot out here. So I watered all my plants and then this morning I went out and I thought, oh, I'll see, you know, how the washing feels. It was dry, not damp or anything like sometimes it can be when you leave your washing out. It was dry and hot and I'm like, cool. At least it dried. It didn't burn in the sun. I wonder if you can get moonburn. Is that a thing? There's a bit of my hair in there. Oh, there's another bit of my hair in there. Little bits of pink. Anyway. Let's do eyes. Now, I'm leaning behind me because I put some of my palettes there. I think I want to do, I don't know, more of a silvery look, maybe? Yeah, we'll use this palette. We'll use this one. You guys have seen this one before. It's 35K. It's nice. We'll use this one to do my eyes. Okay, let's prime them first. Get your favorite primer. I feel like I should have like some stories for you guys. Oh, I do have one. Okay, let's talk working in retail. I have had some, oh man, okay. Seriously, we have had some doozies in my time of where I currently work and like previous jobs. It's just been insane. So, life in retail. Okay, let's just talk about, in general, what people do. I'm just putting some micellar water in a cup so I can rinse some of my brushes. Oh, the word just like left me then. So I can use it. And yes, you can use micellar water to wash your brushes. And yes, you certainly can. Just try it. So I've had some doozies of customers just like in my lifetime. I used to work for Kmart back in the day. Anyway, I was working for lay-by at one point, right? And it was so funny because this woman, she comes up to the lay-by and she's like, oh, is there anyone in the change rooms? And I'm like, oh, yep, there usually is. She might just be taking back some stock. Let me just page her to the department. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. I just want to try something on. I was like, yeah, cool, no sweat. Anyway, I realized she'd gone to help like her tea break. And I'm like, ah, crap. I'm like, look, I will just give you the tag. I'll come over, I'll give you the tag. Because I used to just do that when she was on a tea break. I would just like, especially if it wasn't like, you know, busy or anything. And being it was the middle of winter, I was like, yeah, cool, no worries. So I just like literally, I could see the change rooms from where I was anyway. So I went over. She had like 2 things to try on, so I gave her a tag for 2. I was like, there you go. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. And she walked in and I'm like, cool. So I just stood in between both so I could keep an eye on lay-by and keep an eye on the change rooms. Anyway, the girl that was running change rooms, she comes back and she's like, oh, thanks, because I've let a couple of other people in. I'm like, yep, cool. I said, look, there's 3 women in there. I said, one has 2, one has 1, one has 5. And she's like, perfect, thanks, heaps. So I was like, yeah, cool, no sweat. So I go back over to my department, and then I'm gonna say like 5 minutes later, the girl that was in change rooms comes like bolting out, makes a beeline for me, and she comes behind the counter. She's like, oh my god, you have to save me. And I'm like, what the hell, what's wrong? And she's like, no, seriously. She goes, don't let that woman near me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, do I need to call security? And she's like, oh my god, she's coming. I'm like, oh fuck, what's she got? Anyway, so she has this big massive coat on, right? And I'm like, oh my god, does she have a gun? She's like, no. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So this woman walks over, right? And then opens her coat, and she is starkers. Butt naked. Like, just, hello world, here's my bits. And I'm like, okay, yup, cool. And she just stood there like this, staring at us. And the girl, she's like behind me, she's like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just casually pick up the phone, press the number to page, and I'm like, could I have all managers to lay-by? All managers to lay-by immediately? Now? Thank you. And I hang up. And then you could kind of hear that, like, people are like, oh, what the hell? And anyway, the managers start all coming over, and I'm like, and they could see my face, and they're just like, okay, and they could see this woman, and they walk over, and she just turns and she's starkers, and they're like, yup, no wonder you paged us. And I'm just like, could we just maybe help this lady out? I think she's just having a little bit of an issue. And they're just like, yep. So yeah. They like tried to persuade her to get dressed again, and she just did not want to. And of course, what do you do? This woman's like naked, you can't touch her. So anyway, they ended up phoning the police and just saying, look, this is the situation. We think she's, you know, maybe just needs a little bit of help, maybe. Maybe we can get an ambulance or something. So anyway, the ambulance turns up and some cops turn up, and meanwhile, she's just like wandering around, like we're trying to like follow her around like the store, and she's just casually going up to people, staff, other customers, and just opening her coat, and they're just like, oh my lord, what the hell? Anyway, cops and ambulance turn up, and you know, they're just talking to her calmly, and they're just like, look, we were thinking maybe you could come with us. And she's like, where would we go? And they're like, just for a little bit of a ride in the back of an ambulance. How does that sound? And she's like, oh, an ambulance. And they're just like, yeah, do you want to see the inside? And she's like, yes, I do. So anyway, she like bundles up her stuff. Her jacket's open. They're like, maybe we should, it's cold outside, do you want to close your jacket? And she's like, no, I like it like this. Like, she was full. I think she just had like this massive meltdown, because like when I let her into the change rooms, she seemed like the most normal, human being. And I think she just had this mental breakdown and she just snapped. And she did not know what she was doing. It was insane. Like, I do hope to God that she got like some sort of help, if that's like honestly what she needed, which I think that's, you know, honestly what she did need. She did need help. But it was just insane. Like, you know, this woman is like, Starkers, like, hello, thank you for coming. Wow. Yeah, so, you know, that's one story for you. Another story time in retail. I will tell you this though, like, right, okay, so many people will be able to relate to this, right? So, you know when you're out of stock or something, and then they go, oh, have you got any more of this? And you're like, no, I'm sorry, we've sold out. And they're like, oh, well, could you just check out the back? And I'm like, no, I'm really sorry, we've actually like fully sold out, we don't have any left. Yeah, but could you just check? And I'm like, no, we don't have any. We sold our last one. There is no more. Yeah, but could you just check out the back? Lord, give me strength. Give me the strength I need to not smack this idiot across the face. You know, and then you go out the back, and then you just stand there. Give it a few minutes, talk to someone out back, catch up with people. Yeah, how's it going? Oh yeah, this dickhead out there thinks we've got more hiding out the back. You know, in our magical land of stock where we hide shit from people. And then you go back out there, I'm so sorry, we don't have any. And they're like, that's inconvenient. How come you don't have any? Well, what other stores have any? Now, I currently work in a franchise, so, you know, we're all individually owned. Now, we're not all linked, so we can't see what each other has. We did trial it over Christmas a while ago, not this Christmas, the Christmas before, just to, you know, just so people would know, like, what other shops actually had, like, something, like, for them. But people would just use us as a warehouse, like, oh, you've got stock, can we have some? Can we have some of your stock? No, piss off, get your own. But it got out of hand, so we just stopped the trial. Anyway, not what I was talking about. You know, she said, look, I'm really sorry, but we're all franchised. We're all individually owned. I'm not 100% sure what any other stores have when we're not linked. Yeah, but could you just check? Well, I can call one of the stores. What store would you like me to call? I don't know. Just check what they've got. And I'm like, we're not linked. Cannot see what they've got at all. Individually owned. Not owned by the same people. So you can't see what they've got. Some days I honestly lose faith in the freaking bloody humans. I lose my faith in humans. Like, why are they that dumb? Or is it just they don't listen? It's probably more that, isn't it? It's the fact that people just don't, or they, you know, they don't want to hear what you've had to say. Like, they know you're telling them no, or whatever, but they just choose not to listen to that. Of course not. Why would they want to? Why would they want to listen to us? Yeah, but you know. Okay, so we won one time a bank account. So I was taking care of the shop floor. That was my job. Still currently is my job. But I don't have to like micromanage it as much anymore because the staff we've got can do their job for the most part. I'm going to put a disclaimer there. For the most part, can do their job. Well, they know what they're doing. You know, they know that if they need something, go get it. You know, if they need an override, come find me. Or find my sister, you know, or if they, you know, oh, I need to go to the toilet. Cool, I'm just gonna let everyone know where I am and I'm gonna go to the toilet. Like, I don't have to micromanage them, thankfully. Anyway, this is back when we had probably a lot more staff too. Really cut me off then. Anyway, this This is back when we had like a lot more staff. And we had this girl, and she just started. She was really lovely. And you know, she didn't know a lot, and you know, I think it was literally like her second day, or like it was her first week that she'd been there. And this customer had come in, and he wanted a certain product, and obviously she didn't know what it was, so she was like, look, let me just go find someone that does know what it is. And for some reason he was in like dick mode, so he starts abusing the shit out of her for not knowing what he wants. And so she comes down to me. Now, I had been standing at the top of the stairs, and I had witnessed the whole thing and heard the whole thing. And so it was either I deal with it, or like the store manager, because the owner wasn't there, or the store manager deal with it, and he's my mate. And I'm like, I'm like, let me deal with it. And he's like, okay, off you go. And I'm like, fucker's gonna cop it. He's like, just, you know, go down calmly. I'm like, okay. So I go down calmly, I actually do, and I'm like, what seems to be the problem? He's like, your staff are incompetent and they're stupid. And I'm like, excuse me, hold on a minute. I'm like, what gives you a right to call someone stupid? And he's like, I can call everyone whatever I want. And I'm like, fine, get out then. And he's like, excuse me, you can't talk to me like that. And I'm like, well, you want to keep abusing me, you want to keep calling my staff stupid, you can leave. Yes, sir, we don't want you. Go away. And he's like, how dare you speak to me like that? So how dare you speak to me like that? You know, I am not your child. I am not your wife. I am not anything to you. Go away. And he's like, you can't speak to me. And I'm like, get out. There's the door. Do not return. We don't ever want you back here. And he's like, and I'm like, there's the door. Go. Go. I'm like, get out. I said, now. I said, don't make me say it again. Get out. And he's like, he turns on his heel. He's like, I will speak to the owner about this. And I'm like, good for you. Off you go. And he honestly seemed shocked that I was like standing my ground. And I'm like, yeah, let me guess. No one's ever stood up to you. Little bitch. I am... Look, if you have actually done something wrong, alright, to an extent, you can understand people getting upset and shit. Alright, you know, you let them, I will let the customer have their moment, because, you know, that's what they need. They need a moment, they need to be heard. That's fine. But if you are abusing someone for no reason, watch out, because I don't stand for that at all. Never have, never will. I don't believe in abusing like people for no reason, especially people in retail that are honestly trying to help you, because 9 times out of 10 that's all we're trying to do, you know. But yeah, you know, I don't believe that you should be like abusing someone for, you know, no reason. Okay, you're having a bad day. I'm really sorry about that. Like, I'm really sorry you're having a terrible day, but that does not give you a right to abuse people, right? Okay, so another story. We have a strict rule. There are some instances where we're like, yeah, all right, or we actually know they have purchased it from us, but as a rule, across the board, anywhere really, you must have proof of purchase, i.e. a receipt or a bank statement, something like that, to prove that you have paid for the item, right? So this is going back a couple of years now. Wow, geez, it would have been, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 years ago. It's around Christmas time again, and to be honest, sometimes we were that flat out, we didn't always notice whether, you know, things will slip through the cracks and someone has, you know, managed to take something. You know, it happens, you know, sometimes things walk out the door, you can't help it. But this instance was just, oh my god. Okay, so this person comes in. Now, sometimes you can pick them and you're like, all right, and they're about to come in and take something. Now, we sell glue, and some of the glue is very good for people to get high off of. So I think it's something to do with the ethanol in it. They really like it. So anyway, this person comes in and we could see he was, you know, trying to make his way over to the glue section. So we were trying desperately to watch him, but, you know, of course there's customers everywhere. So he goes into the aisle and he starts sticking glue down his pants. Now we witnessed it. So my friend, he just like, bam, he's like right there. He's like, right, give me the glue. And he's like, I don't know what you mean. He's like, give me the glue. He's like, give me the glue and walk out. He goes, I don't care, just give me what you've shoved down your pants. And he's like, I haven't taken anything. And he's like, give it to me now or I will physically take it and remove you. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't put your hand down this guy's pants. Like, seriously. Anyway, so this guy's like, fuck you, you fuck, like, full on going, sorry, swear warning, like, full on going off at, like, my friend Clayton, right? So he's going off his chops. He's like, you dog, blah, 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 you know, you racist, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, choice words, and gets a hold of this guy, right? Because this guy had gone towards him, and gets a hold of this guy, grabs the items, and full on, like, just banged. Like, this shelving moves, like, so far, and he gets the items that he wants. And he's like, anyway, we were like, shit. And then, like, the boss runs over, so like the owner, which is his dad, like, goes over and he's just like, you should have taken the items out of your pants, you know. And it turns out this guy was that high, he had no idea what happened. He had no idea. He was already that high. He had no idea that we were trying to get items off him. No idea. Nothing. Didn't even remember that Clayton had, like, you know, he'd gone Clayton and, yeah, that high. You know, it's like, dude, that's like, yeah. We had a lot of people, like we used to have this one person, and of course you can't really, I mean, we knew, because we had an inkling that this person would come in and buy the glue to, like, get high with, but of course we couldn't really say anything because we didn't know 100% for sure, because he used to come in and say, I need a patch kit to patch my pool. And we would say, okay, no worries. We'd sell him the patch and the glue and a kit, and he would go off. Now, we had an inkling, we were just like, how many holes does this guy have in his pool? And then one day he walks across the road to go catch the bus. Well, what we thought he was doing was going to catch the bus. And he proceeds to sit at the bus station and eat the glue. Like, just like it was toothpaste. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to die. We were like, oh crap. We're like, we can't sell it to him anymore. But he didn't come back, so we hope he didn't die. Like, that is like a huge thing. Like, he was just eating it like it was freaking, like, bloody fucking, what do you call it, toothpaste or something. And I'm just like, yeah, crap. Shit. Please don't eat glue, people. It's not good for you. Clearly not good for you, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so, you know, we've had some, you know, people. Okay, so I'm actually in my foundation gonna add a couple of drops of my strobe highlighter because I like the idea of being glowy today. So I'm gonna put it into my foundation, which I put on my mixing palette, and I'm going to mix it in. Mixing, mixing, mix. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, mix. Perfect. Okay, I'm actually going to dampen this because, you know, a dampened beauty blender is easy to work with. That was like a major splash pad because my fan is on. Awesome. Cool. Now let's do the face. But yeah, okay, more story time. More story time. More evil customers. trying to think of like other places I've worked. Oh, actually, okay, so this wasn't an angry customer. This was just like, wow, okay. So I used to work for Coles, and I used to actually work out like an hour from home. Yeah, it used to be an awful drive. I used to hate it. I used to, like, okay, to begin with, it wasn't so bad. Like, I didn't mind it because it was exciting. It was a new job. Like, it wasn't like the normal thing. They opened a clothing department, yeah, in Coles, and so we were part of the clothing team. So we had this massive department that we used to work in. We were like the biggest of all of them, and the biggest department that opened. And so anyway, yeah, we were standing there one day, and we were just like, so down where most of the registers were, there were poles where you would park anyway. So it was generally, you know, all good. And that's just mostly to stop people backing into too far, or coming in too far when they come in with their cars. But down towards where we were, it was all glass, like massive, of course it was all glass, but massive glass windows. And you could actually see out of 2 of the panels. So there was a lot of natural light that came in. And there were a few bays down that end, and people would park there, that's fine. So anyway, this woman had parked her 4-wheel drive there, and that was cool. She had reverse parked, it was very good, that's fine. So she gets out, that's fine. She gets her kids out the car, she comes in, she does her shopping, all good. She was very nice. She had come into the clothing department and had to look at a couple of things, that was good. She then pays for her stuff, goes out, watch her load the kids in the car, she starts putting the stuff in the car, all good. She then proceeds to get in the car. Now, when she starts it, I could see that it was still in reverse, and I'm like, and I said to the person working, I'm like, I hope she realizes her car is still in reverse. And he's like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm like, no. I said, I am worried she's just gonna like reverse straight into the shop. And he's like, I'll be fine. Anyway, thankfully we had turned and walked towards the edge of the department, right? Thankfully we did. Next second, she takes her handbrake off and of course goes to accelerate and comes backwards, like straight back. And she comes smashing through the big glass panels, and I'm like, fuck. Anyway, you can just see the look of horror on her face, and of course glass goes everywhere, and it's that big thick safety glass, so but with the force of the car it like fully smashes. And I'm like, crap. And like instantly people come running from out the back, and we're like trying to make it safe, and we're like trying to get people out the way, and of course people just don't get out the way, and they're like, what happened? And of course we're trying to make it safe so we can get her and the kids out the car. The kids are crying, she's crying, she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And we're like, dude, accidents happen, you know. So we get her and the kids out the car. We had to make it really safe, so we did have to call the fire brigade to come in and safely bring down the rest of the glass, because it is, of course, safety glass. So if it was to like break directly in half and then come down on you, it would slice you in half. It's thick bloody glass. Anyway, so they managed to do that. They get her car out, they put her car safely. We had taken her shopping out of the car. We put it in a trolley. We went and put it in the fridges out the back. We were like, don't worry about it, we will keep it nice and cool for you, don't worry about it. We gave the kids we ripped some lollipops off, gave the kids some snacks, it was fine. We had the kids sitting down. We were still trying to calm mom down because she was like, oh, and we're just like, look, don't worry about it, it's fine, do you want us to call anyone? And so we call her husband, and we get her husband to come down, and you know, he manages to calm her down, and he's like, don't worry, I'll take you and the kids home, it's fine, it's fine. So he like transfers the car seats and puts them in his car, and I'm like, yeah, we got our shopping, and we load the kids in the car and her in the car. Her car gets towed, that's fine. And of course then we've got all this glass to clean up, and we have to get a panel put in ASAP. So yeah, that was crazy. Like, she literally came straight through the door. And it's like, I saw it coming. I saw it coming. And it's insane. It's crazy. Right, setting powder. Let's start with the neck first. Set the neck. Because I might bake under my eyes while I do my brows. So I'm gonna just do the bottom half of my face. I will do the top half once I've done my brows. But I'll just okay, so I will bake. So I've got it like get a bit and like press it into my under eye area. Okay, maybe a bit there. Okay, so while I do my eyebrows, I can look like a weirdo. So I might just use tinted brow gel to like brush them upwards as well, and then we'll go over it with a clear brow gel. So essence, it's covered in dust, excuse me. So this is a eyebrow gel mascara with filling fibers. So I'll see if it'll, let me show you. And actually, let me show you. I figured I would just put my hand there and it would be fine. So I have to use a lightish hand doing it this way because, wow, these are filling. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you the difference. So I'm just brushing my brow hairs upwards because I do like the look of them upwards for some reason. I feel like they look more like bushy. I feel like they look like way cuter this way. Way cuter. Okay, so filled in brow, not filled in brow, filled in brow, not filled in brow. You can see the difference. It's there. Trust me. Trust me. So yeah. More stories. I have plenty of stories of working in retail. Plenty of aggressive customers. We had a customer who had a kid who thought he was a dog. Like, actually thought he was a dog. He was little, and we thought it was just like, you know how kids go through phases where, you know, they're like, no, this kid thought he was a dog. And would come in on all fours and literally cock his leg against stuff and then go, oh, I'm good, like, ruff, 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 ruff. And I'm like, what's your kid doing, man? Is he actually gonna, like, pee on anything? And then she would talk, this woman would talk about how her cows would go in the pool and then she'd have to chlorine bomb the pool because it would turn the pool green, and then they'd go back in the pool and the chlorine would bleach her cows. Yeah. Yeah. There's been some doozies. There's been some crazy people. Like, we've dealt with some crazies. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. Like, there have been some people, and I'm like, how are you functioning in society? Anyway, I'm gonna make another coffee, and then that gives this a chance to dry, and then we'll come back and we'll finish. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go Cuba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. Sorry. I have coffee again. Okay, clear brow gel time. Sorry, I have that song stuck in my head. Beach Boys. Good band. I grew up listening to, like, the Beach Boys and AC/DC, Queen, all that kind of stuff. It was fun. Fun growing up. Had a good life. Had a good life. Alrighty. So, clear brow gel. To just like fully set it. Because that's what it does. Like this Anastasia Beverly Hills one is like the tits when it comes to clear brow gels. It holds your brows so good. So, while that dries, we can dust off all that powder. Actually, I might get my other one. Where's my other one? There it is. Okay. Takes a bit to dust it off. Because it biked right up in there. So we'll just put a little bit over the forehead where we need to. Where we didn't do before, because it actually didn't smudge, which was really good. So I don't actually need to like fix anything, which is good. Okay, let's do like all our bronzer and our highlighter. So lately I've been really digging the whole like real glowy look, and like less bronzer, like more highlighter. So if I want sparkles, so I'm using my Max Factor bronzer. Now I generally go in with a bit of a lighter hand, and I do more up the top and less down the actual bottom. Like I normally say that, but I'm actually doing like more up here just to contour the face a little bit. And like not coming down anywhere near as far as what I usually do. And I'm just leaving it like that, just to contour the face enough. I might actually chuck a little bit up here. And a little bit up here. Just to shape the face a little bit. And the tiniest bit towards the end of the nose, like I usually do. Okay, then we want to go in with the highlighter. So I'm going to use my Strobe of Genius by NYX. I love NYX. So we will, so we need a little bit of like a blush one. So this is a pink one. And we're just going to brush that over our cheeks, over our cheekbones, and use that more as a blush. If it's not dark enough, which it may not be, I might choose a different one. But then we want to do the rest of the face. So I'm really digging highlighter, like really digging that glow look. So good. I love glowing. I love it. If you can't already tell, I love to glow. I like practically dose my whole face in it because I just love it so much. I don't know, I just feel that like you look like more soft and stuff when you do it. I don't know, just me. Could be just me. Could be. But I really, really enjoy highlighter. Bit more highlighter. And I think I will go in with like a darker pink. This stuff is like by Chi Chi. It's a real mineral one, so it is like so pigmented. You like literally just touch the inside of the lid. Like it's that pink. Like seriously, like you have no idea. It is so pigmented. I'm just putting like the tiniest bit on and then dusting it and then like just tapping it on the cheekbones because it's that pigmented. It's insane. It's good. Like it's good. I don't use it very often, but it's like, yeah, it's so good. Okay, so now that we are officially covered in what we want, we can now finish the eye and then maybe do a lip. We'll see. I might just do like a nice gloss. We'll see. Okay, now the inner corners I like to be like more glowy, so I'm gonna go ahead and open my palette again, probably get a hold of some white. So just pick a brush that's not dirty. This one might do it. This will do. Okay, so I might just like dampen it quickly. Right, try and get some white. Yeah, it worked. And we put white on the inner corners just to like brighten the eye. And it helps like brighten the inner corners. Handy tip. Now I do need to leave that out to do the under part, but what we will do is put a little bit of setting spray on, because I find that if you do setting spray a couple of times, it 100% helps fully keep your makeup on. So prime the face, get a good lasting foundation, get your setting powder, and then make sure you have a good setting spray. I do recommend Mecca Max. That is a good one. I'm almost out of that one. The Glam Glow Glow Setter is a good one also. The Rimmel Insta Fix and Go is a 2-in-1, so you can use it as your base and then your primer. And then also Australis does a good one, but I use this to help like with my brushes and my sponges. That's like my one that I use to help, you know, obviously put more product on the face, less product in your brush or your sponge or whatever. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the underneath of my eyes first before I do anything else. So because I've got that in the corner, let's use the darker color first. So I'm using the color that, like the darker color that I used in my outer corner, just to come in. And then you want to get whatever silver you used, one of the silvers, to do the inner. There we go. Okay, so now we can do the rest. So I'll probably say yes to a liner with this look, just because I think it probably would benefit it. I think it would just finish it off a lot better, so we will do eyeliner. I might turn this fan down. Just a bit lower because it's not too bad in here. I keep getting makeup in my coffee and my eyes keep watering. It's not helping my hay fever. Alright, so I think we'll use our quick flick. So if you've never seen the end of a quick flick stamp, let's see if it's work. There you go. So it looks like a stamp. And then the other end is just like a liner. So basically, you get the stamp and you stamp it. So I have hooded eyelids. So like I have a crease here. So I want to start on the outside of that crease. So basically just to get a better look, I suppose, and be able to line it better, I suppose. I think that's what you say. Line it better. So your liner goes on better? I don't know. So there's a left eye and a right eye. And I always have to try and like make sure I like get them the same because it drives me nuts when I don't. Yeah. And then we just fill it in. And then we do the liner itself. So yeah, it does have the pen on the other end. I just have to make sure the pen is working on the back of my hand. And then basically you just fill it in. So I come down. A bit of an angle. So if you have trouble doing liner, just use a sweeping motion. Scrunch your toes. Some people hold their breath because they find it easier. I don't know, some days I have a steady hand, sometimes days I don't. Yeah, it just honestly depends. So today I'm not too bad because I've had coffee. Like, as long as I've had coffee, I'm generally pretty good. Okay, so there you go. So that definitely helps do the liner, eyeliner. It helps so much. I may bring it in slightly different. I'll see what it looks like once I've actually like done the rest of my makeup. So let's put on some mascara. So I always use 2, as you know. I think it just helps with the eyes. I don't know. So I'm just going to actually do the bottom eyelashes first. And then I'll do the top ones. And then we can talk. And then we can talk more about working in retail. I don't know. I'm trying to think whether oh yeah, no. I was like, oh, have I ever like had a boss I don't like? Yep, working for Kmart was shit. There was this woman that like ran the front end and she was an absolute cow. I used to hate her. She was used to put me on like like I was really sick at one point. Like I ended up needing to like have my tonsils out and stuff. Because they grew so big that like I couldn't breathe properly. So when I came back to work after having it done, she stuck me on like the end register, like away from everyone. I'm like, that's not pretty safe, you know, like I have been sick. She was a cow. I used to hate her so much. I think so, that's the reason I left. Like she was one of the main reasons I left, just because she like thought that she like, you know, was like the bee's knees, and she literally started the same time I did. You know, just because she's a little bit, like she was older, yeah. Don't get me wrong, but like she just thought, you know, and then they would thought that they would give her, you know, like a trial to see what, you know, she'd be like running checkouts and stuff, and she was a bitch. And yeah, like the original person that ran the front end, I'm so annoyed she left because she was lovely. She was lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. She actually really was, like she was really nice. So just a shame that she left. And then like renovations happened and yeah, you know the story. But yeah, working in retail, it can be shit. It can be daunting. And you know what sucks? Like I will get angry, but I'm angry at the situation, not the person. Because I'm like, okay, so say something's broken, or say something gets lost, or you know, or say something's not working and you know, you try to take it back and the staff are just dicks about it. It sucks. But what I do try to do is remember, like when I go in, going calmly first. Because I know what it's like working in retail. I know what it's like. You know, I've been there. So I try and go in calmly and nicely first. 9 times out of 10 it generally works. And yeah, you know, you get the end result. There is that occasion where someone's just having a shit of a day and they just, you know, take their frustrations out on you, so then you take your further frustrations out on them. And then, you know, you have the whole thing where the customer's always right. Like I don't generally like to yell or cause a scene or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you this, if you're gonna be rude to me when I haven't been rude to you, you better watch out. Like seriously. There have been many a times where like people, I've stuck up for other people actually. Like I remember I was a customer and this lady had her receipt, because I listened to the whole thing because I was behind her. She had her receipt. The item was clearly faulty. It was not even like a week old. She was just like, look, you know, I bought this for my son for his birthday. You know, he's opened it and it's faulty. Can I just get an exchange? Or, you know, if you don't have any, a refund's fine and I'll get him something else. She's like, I'm even happy with the store credit, and then my son can come and pick in whatever he wants, but, you know, can I just get an exchange because it's faulty? So it's obviously this girl was just having, I don't know, a moment. She was having a day, maybe she got in trouble, who knows. So she picks up this, I can't even remember what it was. I remember it was in JB Hi-Fi. So she picks this item up. She like, okay, say this was the item. She goes, doesn't look faulty to me. And the woman's like, no, it is faulty. It doesn't work. She's like, I've tried all different types of batteries, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, it doesn't look faulty. And she's like, no, it doesn't actually work. Look, there's batteries in it now. And she's like, they're probably dead batteries. She's like, no, they're brand new batteries. She's like, look, I'll buy another set of batteries and I will show you. And she's like, no, don't even worry about it. She's like, I'm not exchanging it and I'm not giving you a refund. And the woman's like, well, it is faulty and I am entitled to a refund. This chick was just being an absolute next level twat. And this woman's just like, you know, and I turned around and went, the item's faulty. She has her receipt. Give her a new one. And the woman's like, it's got nothing to do with you. And I'm like, it's got everything to do with me now. I said, because you're being blatantly rude to this poor woman who's done nothing to you. I'm like, how dare you? I'm like, you're acting like an absolute child. And she's like, anyway, I'm like, I want to speak to the store manager. And she's like, no. I'm like, call your store manager now. Anyway, this girl comes over, she's like, what seems to be the problem? I'm like, store manager now. And the woman's like, okay. So she calls the store manager. And store manager comes over and I'm like, I'm going to tell you this straight out. I said, because I run a shop floor myself. I said, this woman's come in. She has her receipt. The item is faulty. It's her kid's birthday. She wants a new one. Your staff member is telling her it's not faulty and is being rude. Won't give her a refund. You have 3 seconds before I take this even further. Store manager's like, give the woman a refund. Give her a new one now. And I'm just like, oh. And anyway, and I'm like, you may want to talk to her. I said, or move her from department. I said, or put her somewhere where she's not with customers. I said, because you're going to have so many people that are going to have an issue today. The woman thanked me. She's like, well, thank you so much. She's like, I don't like, you know, confrontations and all that. And I'm like, look, I totally get it. I said, but you were in the right. I said, and I'm going to defend someone that's in the right, because she was being an absolute cow for no reason, like no reason at all. There was no reason for her to be the way she was. Oh, it just really shits me off. It's the same as when customers come in and they're like rude straight out and you're like, what are you doing? What have I done to you? Nothing. Exactly. Yeah. Don't come to my store and be rude, because I ain't gonna get you anyway. Not with me anyway. I'm gonna tell you to piss off. So yeah, don't want to come and want to be served by me. Yeah. Okay, you can, but just be nice. You just have to be nice, okay? That's all it takes. To be nice. So, I think just a nice neutral lip is better. That's my opinion anyway. So, here you go. There's a look. Cute hair, cute makeup. What more could you ask for? Anyway, have a fantastic day, guys. I hope everything goes your way, and if you work in retail, I feel ya. I feel you, and I am with you in spirit. Channel my inner bitch. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, guys. Don't forget to like give this a thumbs up, in other words. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notification when I upload these crazy videos. Anyway, have a good day guys, and I'll see you in my next one.